When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, the pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all beat the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Set, ready, 8, read.
Double dog, that's the way. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check 26, check 26, check.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, Delta. Ready.
Back to throw here. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go, set, 70, Indy.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready, 30 base.
Here we go.
A quick throw complete to Chark. 27 yards there, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get it together. X3, 218, jump.
Rush in. Rush in. He's checking. Crash. Hey, watch it.
Let's go.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Topper!
Watch out.
2nd and 14. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's got Fuller. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Hey, 55.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson. He's going to throw one up. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kyrie Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0
Fuller just beat
lead.
him, bro. I can't believe it.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, this shit's probably not going to work. You got to put it on your phone. Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
This type in Terry Lee, and that's just a couple Big T ski. Same thing.
Down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3-on-body Calhoun, a sack.
Yeah, all he want to do is just fucking
and they're picking up
blitz the shit out of you.
The shutout that they pitched last week, a huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
That last pass was
away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Big T-ski.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's our time. It's our time.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Mike spoke both. Let's go, let's go. 44's the Mike, 44's Mike. Check. And we got to get to the ball.
Back to throw, Watson. He finds his target.
Yo, this nigga Jalen Ramsey is getting toasted, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Yes, bro. That's crazy, man. I know what I'll do. Fuck that.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Yeah, man, that's all he got is this running back, bro. That shit is gay, bro.
15 before they drop it.
The Texans, man. All this nigga do is run the route, bro.
Position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Juice man.
This time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
So sick.
The tackle by Quincy Williams. Throwing on 2nd down.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, yo.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by
his old line be blowing me. Look, I'm telling you, this running back crazy, bro.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
They'll go with Foreman. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed.
Jalen Ramsey, bro.
Well run. End result,
Nobody on my team should be getting burnt in man coverage, bro. If I put him on man coverage, he shouldn't be able to burn them, man. Niggas is ridiculous.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check 41. Go. Ready?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
It's your turn, baby. We do it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, it could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Go. You go tight. You got tight right there. Hey, 24. Orbit. Both the mic. Hey, alert.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll make our score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
Wow,
playing
bro.
a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so.
That's gay, bro.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
That's all we got,
and
man.
the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
OP-ass run that this game lets you
That is
do.
certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a two-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Then he get the rock.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's coming out. Switch. Kill. Hatchet. Chance.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
44 is the mic.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, he's letting it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Oh, wow.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, D. Anxious. 24.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
I got you, boy.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on second down, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Come on, QB, come on. Check. Check. I got him. Back to mine. I got him. Wide. Get wide. Hey, check 24. Hey, 31.
They'll try and run for it. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Houston. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Texans push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation, but I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. 2nd and long. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Yeah, bro.
And he'll be down deep
It's
into
this
Houston
run, bro.
territory.
I just can't stop that shit, bro.
It's a big play
Shit
for the
is whack.
Jaguars. 68 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Yo, this is crazy. They won't let me throw the rock or nothing.
J.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh, they blasted niggas and everything.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They're going to look to throw.
Bro! Oh, my gosh. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Just wait, man.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what
I don't know why this dude is so good with running with this fucking guy, bro.
Wind it down, but at the same time, keep it the ball down the field.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Yeah,
it's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Shit.
To throw on 3rd down. Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got
all he do is throw. He run with the running back. He throw to the running back. This shit crazy, bro. That's it, bro. And the dude is so fast, bro.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23. And he'll give it here to his running back. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's Watson.
Yo, the best corners in the league are getting smoked by bums, bro. That shit is insane,
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. And they're getting smoked, bro.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson under a heavy rush.
Yeah, that's real crazy, man. And they're getting smoked by bums in comparison, you know what I'm saying? They might not be bums, but in comparison, these guys are bums, man.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to wind up.
Yeah, they trying to fucking rob me, too.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, are you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy. And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it.
He already got 200 yards rushing. That shit's in the way, bro.
Here's Hill on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told
He didn't even try, bro.
Another interception.
Oh, my gosh. He didn't even try, bro.
Bring this all the way back out to midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears
It's all
right
good,
now,
man.
it's just not completely.
I got to get rid of this fucking quarterback so that I can run with the quarterback.
After that one.
And they always say the most important
I'm going to have to trade him.
is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those
The realest
interceptions that
Klansman.
are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline,
I have to, man, because I can't play with him.
coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Yeah, I have to trade him.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted.
In order for my offense to be fucking successful, I'm going to have to trade this guy. That's what I'm saying. The nigga didn't even try, bro. My guy didn't jump.
3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season.
It's fine. It's fine.
So here we are in December.
Learn my lesson, man. I gotta trade the realest Klansman, man. After this season.
That he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
Yo, you see, he's got to go.
And that is
He's got to go.
complete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Oh,
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get it.
I'm trying anything at this point, man.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Go.
He'll look to throw.
That's crazy, bro.
Again, and down he goes again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
I'm trying to get out of the game. Pissed.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
That nigga O-line gotta be nasty, bro.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And in this situation with the lead for
I mean, all of his yards came from that one toss
play. But you know, the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop him here. So now we're going to see
that shit like 2 or 3
in a big way. 6, 7.
Yo, Jalen Ramsey! Damn! I seen it all, bro. Jalen Ramsey don't mean nothing in this game, bro.
Welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to
yeah, but he's about to get shitted on by Fuller again on a post play.
Left-hand column.
Check safety. Motion.
Yeah, I'm playing man, bro.
Motion.
And I'm pressing up. What's up?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yo!
And he's in. Touchdown.
Man, this is crazy, man.
A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
But that shit don't matter. He just got shitted
the
on.
End zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question.
That shit would not happen in the simulation league,
he's
bro.
not minding the extra weight at all, is it?
It does not work like
just
that.
As lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I played like shit, man. Can't blame nobody with me.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm just saying, man. Like, what's the purpose of having these nice-ass niggas on the squad if they can't cover shit, yo?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
when he coming with that pressure, man, you either got to throw that shit to the nigga open deep, or you got to run with the quarterback.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Check 43. Shit. 29. Shit. 24.
And to give this time to the tailback. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Hey, watch it. Check 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. Throwing now, Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
that shit is crazy
defense.
to me, man.
And what I mean by
Madden
that
is
in the
retarded
days,
for that, bro.
Pitching shutouts
like
was big time.
I'm the highest rated corner in the game, bro. I should never have to make adjustments for him if I'm playing man coverage.
But now, it's about taking